Fala galera, tô de volta. Bora continuar aqui com Game of Thrones. Depois do que aconteceu aí no último episódio, é treta, hein? Mas a vida continua. Segurando o shift anda mais rápido. Por aqui. Sangue. Vai continuar. Um porco. Uma carroça.
That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Better may be common, but at least still have his bacon.
Lord Bolton.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here. Father, I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Chega até meu pai.
I recognize you. You're a forester squire. Former stock bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
Vou falar que eu matei um... Não vou falar nada, deixa pra lá.
You didn't just find it, which means you must have stolen it.
Roubei é o cacete.
That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up. Get off my land. This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Ai, carai. Quase errei.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Fica o cacete. É, você terá que merecer. Você terá o que merece. Vai, 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 vai. Mas já?
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Pathetic. Machado ou bagulho? Eu vou pegar o machado. Ai! Na cabeça, jovem. Opa! Ai, caralho. Isso aí. Que... Ai, caralho.
Esse, please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you.
E agora?
I was only following orders.
O cara matou minha família. Mas eu não sou que nem ele.
Thank you.
Vai logo. Antes que eu me arrependa.
We'll see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Eu devia ter matado esse cara, né? Foi ele que comandou.
Gared, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Você é doido.
I tried to stop them.
É treta, hein? Tenso.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Fortaleza da Casa Flourish. Olha, é muito bonito. Essa pintura, né?
It's Gared! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Gared!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Two White Hill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what?
Por nada.
My sister, she was only 8 years old.
8 anos,
This
né?
never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills weren't.
É, basicamente eu não tinha
They
escolha.
attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Doido.
Days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
O
Not that
Roderick
Roderick
morreu,
could
mano.
handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
É, não há nada que ele pudesse
Roderick
fazer.
had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Nós temos que ficar andando agora, né?
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Olhar a cadeira aqui. Talvez esse vídeo fique um pouquinho maior do que o outro. Talvez. Olhada na janela.
The Ironwood Grove.
Pau de ferro. Tem um quadro.
Asher.
Sure.
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. Was our best warrior by far.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tingrin. Look.
Acho que não tem mais nada pra olhar, só isso daqui. Pegar, né? Até então eu não usei isso, eu não sei pra que serve. Se alguém souber, pode me dizer.
This might help.
Dá uma olhada. Cê é doido. Vou tocar.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Falar com ele agora.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Tem o Lorde da
what's the new Lord
casa.
of House Forrester?
White Ethan, of course.
Lord Ethan. É o pequenininho que tava sentado lá.
I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Ok.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
They'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Gared. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Gared, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Gared was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you
Ele
can
foi herói.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Ele lutou bravamente, né?
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to
Vou
the
dar a espada, né? Eu não vou falar do norte porque ele falou pra me contar do norte só pro meu tio, então.
With his family.
Thank you, Gared.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Gared, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me, and they'll say they were keeping.
Na verdade, eu devia ter falado eles atacaram a minha família, né?
It's an
Porque
argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Gared has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Gared's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was
é,
his
precisamos ser
family they killed.
inteligentes, né?
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
Verdade.
What's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any
Não
man.
foi
It
assassinato.
wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
Pra onde eu vou?
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the war. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution, especially now. when
Fala
House
que eu
is
vou,
so
né?
vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Ai, ai.
That settles it.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
Eu vou falar que eu ia.
At the twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock, and an eye at Roderick's side, but
It was well deserved, Gared. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
Eu vou falar do Bosque do Norte agora, né?
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said,
Bosque
the
do Norte.
North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not
Que é o
often
Bosque do
discussed,
Norte, né?
if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Não.
This is important, Gared.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
What?
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions in the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Bom, já acabou, né, esse episódio. Esse episódio não. Só essa pequena partinha aí do começo. E eu vou estar terminando esse vídeo por aqui. Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado. Dê uma avaliada, se inscreve no canal. E é isso aí. Continuar mandando vídeos. E essa vai ser a primeira série do canal, né?
Be safe.
Se cuide. Pode deixar.